I ain't drunk. I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come
time.
on now, you all don't feel like that.
I'm JJ RotoGeek, and you're gonna learn something today. Hey kids, I'm back again. I'm actually doing a tech tip video, and this video is dedicated to my brother Demi, who is over in the UK. I love him dearly, but here's the deal with him. He's a tea drinker, like all those other Brits out there, my wonderful British friends. And he spills his tea on his flight controllers all the time. It's like every time I talk to him, which is every day, he's like, oh, dude, I fucked this up, I fucked that up. So I am going to show you the proper way to waterproof a board, okay? Or your entire quad, as the case may be. Now, there is water resistant and there's waterproof. Those of you that know me and that have followed the channel here and there know about EWAD, my waterproof drone that I built that's, boom, just awesome. He is waterproof, okay? I have other quads that I've done water resistant. Now, if you want to do water resistant, meaning you're going to crash in wet grass and things like that, you're going to want to use conformal coating. And I've done videos on how to conformal coat, you know, boards. You know what? The biggest mistake people make, we'll just take this box, is like, oh, well, fuck me. I got me a bottle of conformal coat, and I'm just going to boom, 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 boom. It's like Bardwell in a hotel, you know, just all over the place. No. You put on a very light film first, then you cake it on, if you want to. But we're going to waterproof a board for the most part. So what you want to do, take yourself a piece of wax paper so you don't get Yoda all gooey, okay, or something like that. Do it outside. I had a guy, cool guy, shoot me a message the other day on a conformal coat video I did a long time ago. He's like, this is not good. You didn't tell people to use rubber gloves and masks and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I drink 100 proof rum and you know, it's not that toxic. It's about as and he's a cool guy. If you're watching this, he's actually cool. He was waterproof in his truck. We talked a little bit, his radio control truck, and good cat. I can't remember your name, but either way, hope you're out there. But yeah, I use to waterproof. Use some wax paper because nothing sticks to it. We're going to take an Omnibus F3, and this is a good board. Okay? I use this all the time, like for setting up beta flight and setting things up. What we're going to do is we're going to spray it. Now, if you'll notice, these are... Wait a minute. Wow. All right. These are made by the same company. Same stuff. One's a spray, one's a fluid. You probably see where this is going. Now, one thing I do recommend you do is take some form of tape. In this case, I'm going to use, if I can find the end. There it is. I'm going to use Captain tape. You can use electrical tape. You can technically use hot glue, whatever you want to do. But what I do recommend you do strongly is take some of this, put it over your USB port like that. Okay, and I don't really care about waterproofing this board. I'm using this for demo purposes, but this is a board that I use. I don't care about these ports. I don't use these ports, okay? So, fuck it. I don't care about those. So, what we're going to do, grab a... I'll put links to the description, or to where you can get this stuff if you're in the States anyway. I just get it off Amazon. This is $7. This is $12. This should last you about 6,000 years, this spray. Very, very good stuff. So, take the bottom of the board. Oh, and I would recommend taping off your micro SD slot if you're going to do this, because bad things could happen. But again, I don't usually use black box. I have a life. I don't study black box shit all day long. So, and what we're going to do, okay, smells good. We're going to do a light coat. Now, normally you would just let this dry, and then you flip it over. I'm using wax paper. Do that coat. Bam, done. Put the spray away. That's all you got to do. And even that's heavy. You don't want this to be, look at that, I'm doing that is how you Bardwell it. You blow it. Anyway, That's what you do. That's all you do. Let that dry. It doesn't take long. It's like, see all this? Takes about, I don't know, a minute. But I didn't, I put this on kind of heavy. That's okay. Then what you do, you want to do this first before you put it in the bird, all right? Then when you go to solder, oh, my soldering iron's in the house. When you go to solder, then you use the brush and you touch up the solder points that you did, okay? You'll be able to dunk this bitch in an aquarium when you're done with it, okay? And yes, you can do more than one layer of it. What I do recommend you do, I do this really close just because I'm stuck on space here depth-wise. I would not even put on this much for the first coat. I would go like, let's see if I can wreck this board. Just light coat. Do a very light coat, let it dry, do another coat, then put it in your bird, solder all the connections up, and then all the solder connections, and it's pretty easy to figure out. Even Bardwell could figure this out. You got wires coming off of it. Wherever you got a wire, take the brushed version and touch it up, and you will be, bam, you will be nice and tight. You can do this with ESCs. You can do this with your power distribution boards. Cameras, you can actually do this with a camera if you take, and you know, obviously use your fucking head, tape the lens, and then spray over it, bam, and you're good. If you have an ultraviolet light, which some people do, you can shine that on conformal coat and it will show up, I think, blue. I'm colorblind, but I'm pretty sure. That way you can actually see where you're conformal coated at. But I will literally be able to dip this into a bottle of rum and put, well, maybe not rum, not the shit I drink, but you know, water, whatever, and it will be fine. But touch it up with this so you don't get direct shorts. Touch up, like when you wire in your battery lead and things like that, do the same thing with the brushed stuff. It does cost a bit. Obviously, you got 12 bucks or what, I can't remember what the cost is, but I think maybe they're both 12 bucks. I don't know. But you're looking at 30 bucks to buy this set. But this, unless you drop it and spill it like I always do, should last you quite a while. Buy the spray, do it this way, and then if you want to fly in the rain, bam, you can fly in the rain. So, just a real quickie, that's for Demi and his tea. He's in the club, Patriot Blades, and I know he's just shaking his head like, fucking dude. Anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.
Bam, JJ!
Bam, JJ! Hope you like fishing.